A fraud suspect who jumped last week from a fourth-story balcony to escape federal agents was in court today asking a judge to release him.
It is a case first exposed in a KARE 11 investigation. A.J. Legault is at the federal courthouse with the latest in his housing hustle investigation.
What happened inside the courtroom reveals federal prosecutors view Mohammed Omar as both a serious fraud suspect and flight risk. The judge agreed.
He was a man on the run, or the hobble, after what federal authorities called a desperate escape to avoid arrest in a multi-million-dollar fraud case.
Having jumped out of a fourth-story balcony.
That man, Mohammed Omar, then hopped his way on a broken leg through a garage to his luxury ride and drove away. Omar was wanted because he'd been indicted by a grand jury of stealing more than $3 million from Minnesota's Housing Stabilization Services program. One cited example, that he billed 92 hours claiming to help a client find housing, a client who was already dead. The charges come in the wake of a KARE 11 investigation.
Hi, my name's A.J. Legault. I'm from KARE 11. Is Mohammed Omar here?
No.
In the spring of 2025, our investigation tied Omar and his business, North Home Healthcare, to a broader network of companies allegedly working together to bill Medicaid by forging client records.
I did not sign this legal document.
All right, please have Mr. Omar call us. I'm leaving my card. We have serious questions about why clients are having their names forged onto legal documents.
Unwinding the tangled web of interconnected businesses billing taxpayers millions for housing help that clients said was never provided led us to a BMW driving businessman named Assad Adow.
What's your connection to North Home?
They're just a consulting agency that we partner with.
Are they related to you?
No.
That was not true. The two men are actually cousins. Assad and his brother Anwar, who also owned a bogus company, have since had their Blaine home raided and both pleaded guilty to federal fraud charges. The FBI was staking out their Blaine house after Omar's escape and spotted the getaway car pull up, and Omar helped into the home by one of his cousins, who was out free awaiting sentencing. The FBI says the cousin, Anwar Adow, then came out and drove the Audi away to hide it. Omar was taken into custody there in Blaine and held in the Sherburne County Jail. In his detention hearing, prosecutors presented evidence that starting in May of 2025, as KARE 11 was exposing the widespread housing stabilization fraud, Omar began wiring large sums of cash to Kenya to purchase property. They also accused him of lying about his passport being expired. Omar's attorney asked for him to be released, pending trial, labeling the fourth-story jump a moment of panic, not a flight from justice. The judge did not buy it.
Magistrate Judge Bullard ordered that Mohammed Omar be held by the U.S. Marshals in custody pending his trial. At the federal courthouse in downtown Minneapolis, for KARE 11 Investigates, I'm A.J. Legault.
If you have something you'd like our I-team to look into, just send an email to investigations@kare11.com.